But good morning, everyone. If you see a setup or whatever, just let me know. I'm just going to be watching. I plan on trading until like 11:30 today, so probably just take a break at some point before New York session opens. Then, good morning, Nitro. How you doing? Welcome in. Does anyone see any setups? They're pre-market. Oh yeah, hitting some pre-market this morning. I was hoping Grizzly give us a short entry up here somewhere, but I'm definitely I'm definitely gonna watch that 28,000 if we get up there. But Grizzology has a supply right here. You can see it on my chart. It could confirm. A little bit early for some of you all. How do you get the indicator? This is Grizzology. It's my personal indicator. Um, right now, if you, what's your name? Andrea? I can't see it well. But go to grizzlytrades.com. It's 7 day free trial right now if you want to try it. So try it for free. If you don't like it, man, just cancel it before you get charged. Just put a little coffee. You said you're in Maine. The sun is up already. Sun's. Let me look here. Yeah, the sun's rising here in Tennessee right now. No, I haven't hit a workout yet. I'm gonna hit a hike after we finish this session, but I'm probably gonna stream or trade until like 11:30 today. 11:30 depends how our morning goes, you know. But I'm trading pre-market and early morning New York session. I'll probably take a break around 8 something and get some fresh coffee, all that stuff. Then we resume at market open. Jeff, I did not know that. You taught me something new this morning. Right, if you have any questions or any of that stuff, we got plenty of time this morning. I don't see anything confirming yet, so. Oh. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. streaming on YouTube as well. So if you all hear me talking to other people, don't think I'm crazy. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. How do you build up confidence? Kate was. I don't. That's a good question. I guess I would say confidence for me starts in my everyday life. The same thing with discipline and trading. Good morning. Oh, I didn't mean to send an invite to someone. Good morning, Tiffany. Welcome in. Good morning, Ryan. I'm just watching. If you all see something, Danny, what are you watching this morning? Life of Liv. How's Nashville this morning? I've seen some crazy stuff happening there. Like seems like the violence is the what's the word for it? A lot of violence. People are complaining about us getting out of hand there. Is that true? Christina, this is NQ. You can trade MNQ, but just be careful because MNQ has been wicking a lot further than NQ lately. So we've had to trade NQ because of that. I don't even know if anyone's up yet. I figured I would just stream it since I'm going to be trading it anyways. Yeah, that is the truth. Everyone's always having partying there, huh? A lot of people, at least. I mean, 28,000, we can watch that for a possible short or like a pullback. Just Asia high, pre market low area. See what happens there. But other than that, it's like we're not going to confirm in this supply. Nice, Jay. Good morning for those just joining. What's everyone sipping on this morning? Any coffee going? Just me? I mean, I hit a little treadmill before I got on here just to get the blood pumping, but I'm going on a hike when I finish. What are we going to use for guides now? We're just going to read price action and look for entries at key levels. That sound good to you all? That's the only game plan I have for pre-market. It's been respecting VWAP well. You can clearly see where VWAP's setting. We've had some right here. If you look back, we've had some previous resistance on the lower time frame. So I just want to see us pull back and see if we can't get a trade somewhere. Oh yeah. I was interested to see how many people would actually be awake this morning for the earliest live we've ever done together. I mean, what's everyone's go-to strategy pre-market? Let's talk about something. Nice back. Yeah, triple. I hear you. Well, Liv, I sure appreciate it. Hopefully, we can get through to some payouts. Last week was tough for the evals. If you traded evals last week, they took a hit. I know mine did. What do I think it's going in the next hour? If I was guessing, I would say 28,000, but that's just a random guess. We don't ever take a trade based off my guess. I say that 28,000 could be some big resistance up there. Does anyone have Bookmap up right now and can check that for me, actually? Do we have any orders setting up that high yet? Sell orders? What are you looking for there, Danny? Back. I'm live in a couple different places. If you hear me talking to other people, not trying to confuse you, man. Oh, well, I wish I could show you all the sunrise here in Tennessee. I'm looking at it through my window. Uh, YouTube. Where do you like them at? Right here, Danny? Or are you waiting on the gap? I mean, 777. Why would he sell all his GameStop? Michael, that was yesterday, triple? I mean, what's the reason he sold? Just Man, the gold bots have already started. This is the first uh session I've been trading this early, streaming at least. So we're gonna see how it goes. What about you, man? I was not, Alexander. What time is it there for you, Alexander? Yeah, make sure y'all share it live. Let's let everyone know that we're doing some pre-market streaming. Can y'all help me out real quick? You have anywhere to share it to? Thanks, Scott, for sharing. Jacqueline, am I saying that right? Nothing for me yet. I'm gonna try my best to get us a trade here pre-market. I've been seeing some nice setups. That's the only reason we're here. I would not be here if I thought it would waste our time. That's why I cannot convince myself to trade Asia. I feel like 99% of the time, or let me be a little more, I would say 80% of the time, 90% of the time, I feel like it's just a waste of time. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Just got home from the gym. So it's 12:18 there. It is 6 a.m. here. 20 after 6, actually. Sun's rising. Yep, I'm on the East Coast. I'm on Eastern time. EDT. Good morning, Spartan. How are you? Yes. Appreciate everyone that shared the live when I asked a second ago. No, Kurt, I'm not really watching any individuals. I'm just trading futures here, pre-market. But once the market opens, we can see. We can possibly look at some individuals then. I need to put some. We're gonna day trade options more. I'm gonna put some more cash back in my big account I used to trade on when I used to day trade options. If I'm gonna put any size on at least. Hmm. Which way are we going? I feel like it's gonna push up to that 28,000, Danny. What do you think? So you said we got a squeeze right now, orange dot squeeze. Not that I use a TTM squeeze, but some people like it. I'm gonna try to make the pre-market trading, happen 2 or 3 times a week. We'll see how it goes. It comes with sacrificing my routines. The only downfall. Same routine I've had for so many years. I'm usually lifting some heavy weights right now. Phil, right now it's 7-day free trial if you want to try it out, man. Just go to grizzlytrades.com, look at it there. Try it for 7 days. The 7-day free trial does end this week though. So if you're gonna get it, get it. If you don't like it, just cancel before the 7 days is up, all right? Bring a mobile setup to the gym. No, I don't like multitasking. Can't really take a mobile setup to the gym. I don't like multitasking. I'm not good at multitasking. Let me rephrase that. I like to focus on whatever I'm doing. I like to put my full focus on it. Nice, Danny. You said you requested a payout from Take Profit yesterday. Nice. I'm hoping we'll catch a nice trade, but if not, we'll just hang out, I guess. Looking forward to my hike after we grind through the pre-market trading and New York session together. Yeah, I probably will stay live. Well, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll probably just like grab some fresh coffee or something, about 8 something, closer to market open. Let's see here. What do we have? Trying to see what news and events we have this morning. ISM services PMI at 10 a.m. Also, new home sales. 9:45 we have S&P Global Services PMI final. I just use to find my data anymore. I just use AI. This is, you know, just have it throw it together for me. I don't have to really go to any sites anymore. Oh no, Spartan. If something confirms, we're gonna rip some NQ this morning. That 28,000 technically should be like a magnet. Just the whole site, you know. Hmm. You heading out triple? Have you just been up all night or what? Oh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in to the earliest live I have ever done with you all. Can we run up the lights? Get something flowing? What is it? Good morning, Barson. How are you? Tom, I'm not really seeing anything right now, but the way I said the 28,000 is going to work like a magnet, so if I could catch that move somehow. I know it's risky, but you could possibly look for shorts around it. Just have to read price action. I mean, take them. I can see what you've seen there. You know, kind of. It's crazy how he bought that push down. Bought it all back up overnight. Right. Quite the move back up. Historian says 10 50K Apex with code Grizzly. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you have any questions, drop them in chat and make sure you follow. I'm gonna try to start doing these more often, the early lives, and I will still be, streaming a regular New York session. How am I establishing point of control? It's the highest volume point on this session here. Day, whatever you want to call it. Typically, the 5-minute candle at New York session will create a new one because it will be the highest volume point. Then occasionally you get a higher volume and continues on. I do, DGC. I like it so far. I didn't. Does anyone see any 8:30 a.m. data? I don't see any. We have NFP on Friday. I know that. Um, I usually go live at like 9:15 a.m. EDT, ET, whatever. Um, you said U.S. trade balance, Danny? Okay. So nothing. I mean, who knows? It could move, but not something we usually try to avoid, right? Wait, there's no jobless claims today, Jeremy, are there? I don't think we have jobless claims, right? Can everyone see my screen and hear me? Just want to make sure. Awesome. Danny, see what's going on here? The squeeze? 28,000 is the only area I like for any type of short. I may watch for a long entry above pre-market high. We'll see what happens. Try some longs. You want to? I mean, that was enough volume to push us up to that 28,000. I don't know. I hate taking a long entry after a move up like that. I'm going to be patient. If we pull back to Asia high, I definitely will look for longs there. But Asia high is at 27,887. Touch pre-market high there. I'm just reading price action this morning, watching. I'm looking for entry at key levels. That's how I'm going to trade pre-market. This is NQ, trading NQ futures. Nice, take them. I mean, I gave you all my opinion this, a minute ago, but 28,000 should be like a magnet. It's just that whole psychological number. What are you thinking, Danny? Are you trying some here? What are you looking for, man? You all see a setup? Drop it before it happens so we can. Excuse me. Oh, strange candle. I'm down for that, Mike, as long as it pushes to Asia High and gives us the entry. Where's that at, Danny? I don't even have that up. Make sure you hit the follow. Go live every morning. Not always this early, but still. Team Boy, did you all have trouble joining the Zoom? Tom, anybody? Okay. Welcome in, TL. Well, hopefully I'm not waking anyone up, Liv. I don't know. It's time for everyone to be awake, I feel like. Welcome in, everyone. Appreciate all the likes. I mean, I would consider shorting this supply, but we just hit it so many times here. I don't know. No, I haven't caught a trade yet. No trades yet. I do notice one thing about pre-market. It's more likely to, uh, break back below a higher volume candle. I know we're not getting the same volume pre-market we do as market open, but still. Take them, yeah. I just posted it inside the normal place. I'd like to. I mean, I hope we catch a trade this morning, but even if we don't, it's gonna be good for me to watch it. I'm more familiar with it. I don't often set and just completely watch the pre-market session. I'll see a setup and take it sometimes, but nothing like I would if it was, if I was locked in for New York. I don't see anything here yet. I'm surprised so many people on Team Bull sleeping in this morning. I expected more to be here. Yeah, I was debating on starting this, man. Like you said, seven from the volume typically. Yeah, I debated on like I was gonna either start at six or seven. I went with six, so everyone could had a few people ask for that time. So, Brianna, I don't, but I'm gonna try to add this in throughout the week. I usually start trading at 9:15 a.m. Yes, futures. Good morning, Hummer. How are you? I see some of the OGs rolling in now. You all waking up? It's gonna be going with the basics here for pre-market. This we're not going with the orb strategy because we use that for the 15 minutes range on the New York session. But other than that, I'm just gonna trade like I normally do. Try to at least. Yes, share the live, please. And if you have any questions, please drop them in chat. Let's keep it going this morning. I don't want you all falling back asleep this early. Good morning. And do my best, Brianna. Spartan, you just want me to tell you when to full port? I would not advise it. We do have a lower time trend here. Trend line. Lower time frame, rather. I can speak this morning. As far as the orb strategies, the 15-minute range after New York Open, so 9:30 to 9:45, that range would be the what I go to for the orb strategy. But you can use the 30-minute range as well. So I'll keep it around, 300 ish, somewhere in there. Personally, I mean, I'm not the best with them. I do okay, I guess. But do we bounce? Do we bounce this? Is this we're gonna bounce this trend again, or are we gonna break it? Oh, it is almost. It's time for her to get ready for school, huh? Reading, looking at price action here, it looks like it wants to push down a little more before continuing up. Now, just if I was going to try shorts, I mean, it's a little risky trying shorts here, but if I was going to, I'd want us to get below this trend, like a close below. I know it's just a 5 minute trend line, but still. Asia high is the only place I'm looking for a bounce. Terry, or what? Terrell? Sorry. Do you have any specific questions? And also, have you downloaded my free ebook in my website to help you understand prop firms? GrizzlyTrades.com. Kind of help you understand how they work, the accounts I like. I need to update it with Apex's new accounts, I believe, and maybe some of Tradeify's, which I plan on doing this weekend. Get a new, fresh ebook out with all the current new things. But still, it'll point you in the right direction. Prop firms are good for people that some people just prefer trading them. They have plenty of money, but they just like trading prop firms because they're not risking a lump sum of their money like you would be funding your own account. Or some people just don't have the capital and they still want to trade, try to reach some payouts. Just enjoy it, They just enjoy trading. When does Asia open? I know Asia don't exactly open at like 6, but that's the level that it for from what I've back tested, the best respected levels are like the 6 and 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. That's what I like. They it really respects those levels. Once London opens, you got another a different thing going on. I don't really. I do on Grizzology. I have the option for you to turn on London levels, but I don't really keep them up anymore because it's pretty easy to see right where London is. The London bleeds into New York session as well. So, what's up, Tom? Good morning, AAA. I don't trade Asia yet. I don't see anything making it worth my night, my precious sleep. Um, we're just gonna keep it simple this morning. AA. Keep it simple. The basics. It's the first time I've streamed pre-market with you all. If you're new to the live, do I have a garden? Um, I mean, I didn't really plant like a massive garden like I wanted to, but I would like to. I would have liked to plant a big garden, but hard to get people to get into it with me, you know? Try to get my daughters into it, or my brother at least. I don't know if you all have ever worked like a big garden, but it's no joke if you have a big garden by yourself. Oh. What about you, Nitro? Were you growing any veggies? Look at that. There's a 7 a.m. candle. Do I have big plans for Friday? Oh, my birthday? No. I'm just gonna trade with you all. Uh-oh. You all see my screen, right? See what's happening here? This would be the ideal candle, honestly. Confirming coming out of supply. We're breaking the lower time frame trend. It's just going to be a massive candle and not give us an entry, looks like. Let me know when the gap on QQQ is filled. I don't think it would be worth trying to short once that happens. Where's Midman? He's probably sleeping. We got more bots. Well, I mean, we got 3 minutes on this candle. If everything looks right, once it closes, I mean, it's a possible short entry. Play it down to the QQQ gap. That'd be ideal, right? The only thing that is throwing me off, I just maybe I'm letting that 28,000 possibly give me a little bias, which is not what I want to do. But you all know, I mean, you've been trading for a minute. It's usually like a magnet. Them big whole psych numbers like that when you're this close. See if we take shorts. Let's say if we got in this trade, our stop would have to be 39, say 940. We'd have to put our stops at 940. I don't hate it. What's everyone think? Is it worth a try for shorts if we close here? As long as it doesn't wick back up? Now it's going to push down to that 900. Well, I didn't want it to do. Oh, I don't want no more than 30 points worth of risk on this. It is pre-market, so I'm going to go about half size for pre-market trades. We had a nice winning trade yesterday. I mean, you all can wait on a retracement, but as long as we have like, I mean, right here would be what, 30-ish points worth of risk. Yeah, I like 920 average a lot better as well. Move point of control in. Let's see what happens here. I'm not in the trade yet. I'm watching. I mean, we could try some up around 920. Keep our stops at 940. That's 20 points worth of risk. Not much risk there. Light size. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna try. I'm starting my position here on shorts, everyone, at 912. I'm going half size. I'm keeping my stop at 940. For a better average, 920 would be your entry, but that's as long as I would wait. But here's fine. Light size, everyone. I am no expert at trading pre-market. This is the first one I've streamed with you all. I've just been seeing some nice setups. I would like to see Asia high, then pre-market low, then VWAP. As far as we can take this, okay? Eight eight seven 27887's Asia high. Yeah, I would not risk more than 30 points on this trade, everyone. Light size at that. We're at our entry right now. This is where I got in the trade, 912. Shorts. I went short, yes. Like the only reason you could possibly not say this trade's not good is because of that whole cycle above that 28,000. I mean, everything else looks good. Yeah, this is right, Danny. 27,900 would be hard to break, but if we break it, should be a nice quick move down there. The main reason I took this, her risk was defined. Very clear candle, very clear selling. Sellers were clearly in control there. We broke that trend, and we had enough negative delta and volume to confirm Grizzly short coming out of supply. It's going to be a good learning experience regardless this morning. If it's worth our time, we will be trading pre-market a lot more together. I didn't see it. Well, what? Oh, yeah, the short entry. Yeah, I seen that. Right after I quit trading yesterday on NQ, beautiful short entry come along. Hopefully, some of you all caught that. Is it going to retest this trend line? I don't know. We're back at entry here. Right at it. Yeah, I'm in shorts, light size here. We're trying it, testing the waters pre-market. Uh-oh, is it going to stop me out? My stop's at 940, everyone. If it pushes up to that, I'll be out. Yeah, I'll go full size during New York today. We go half size during pre-market, or less, quarter to half. I mean, if this was New York session, this type of setup would, more than likely print. Well, for those that waited on 920, you should be in. 912 is my entry. Come on, rip down for us. Give us a tweet of some kind that sends us down to Asia High. I mean, even if you all don't trade, pre-market with me, if you just want like paper trade or whatever to practice, nothing wrong with that. Until we get it, mastered together. What is point of control? POC's point of control. Highest volume point today. Uh-oh. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone just joining. Well, retesting point of control. See if we can break through it. Ideally, we want to be below that, It's going to be our volume-based support right now. Do you all typically scalp more pre-market, or are you still holding for like the big move? This stalked me out. I mean, I like the setup. I would take it again. Same setup. There we go. Keep going. Was that a tweet? Keep going. Give us another tweet. Go down. So mostly people scalp more pre-market. Got it. I mean, I'm down. I don't mind scalping pre-market. I'm gonna try my best not to scalp during New York. For those that got in at 920, you could trim at 900. I've not been out, Mike. What do you mean? I'm still in this trade. I've not done anything but buy or sell. Click the sell button. I got in at my average is 912. Nice, Spartan. You got in right at 920 on these shorts. Yeah, you're about to get your first trim, man. as long as it don't bounce that 900 hard on us. That's one thing we do have to worry about. You know how it can do. Right above it sometimes, rather. Oh yeah, we're here early. Well, there's your first trim for those that waited to 9:20 to start your position. Okay. I'd like to get Asia high. I might be being a little greedy here pre-market, but we'll see. Did anybody wait on that 9:20 other than Danny and Spartan? Nice. Team Bull, anybody? Chat's dead. And Team Bull, where is everyone? No, I'm in shorts. I want to trim at uh, Asia high area, probably around 890. I mean, if you're scalping, you can trim here, yeah. I just don't want to develop any bad habits pre-market. You know, that's going to bleed over into New York session. Nice back. We have to get below this 900. It could easily bounce here at 900. Once we're below that, I believe we'll like it. So we'll make some money. If you don't like the setup, here was my entry. You can just hop out here if you're not liking it. I'm holding. Can I explain why I entered? Yeah, it's easy. First off, Grizzology confirmed the shorts coming out of supply. We broke the lower time frame trend line. We had a risk defined, right? We knew exactly where our stop loss needed to be. It was a legit setup. Volume looked good for shorts. We had our price targets, very clear price targets here. This setup I would take any time during the New York session, but let's see how it plays out here pre-market. My average is 912. That's my entry. I haven't added or anything. Some people waited to 920 and got in because that was, a possibility before the trade happened, and they already trimmed. So some people will be out if we push back up to 920, but I haven't trimmed or anything. Yeah, I'm in shorts. Both. Well, we closed back above point of control, but we had lower volume. So I don't know anyone that does personally. For those that started your position at 920, I wouldn't let the trade go red on you pre-market. It could push up. We knew the risk there, bouncing that 900. I hope we get a good New York session. We need a trade just like yesterday. Well, maybe a little better. I don't want it to pull back on us after missing our first trim by 2 points. I'm following the plan, everyone. It hits 940, I'll be out. I mean, a 20-point trim's not the best, but it's still making some money pre-market. It's going to retest that trend line for sure, it looks like. Nearly. Right at it. If it pushes up above that previous candle, I will be out. Looks like it's going to stop us. Rising volume. That 900 was the bottom. We knew the risk there at least. I'm still in as of now, everyone. If we go any higher on this candle, I'll be out. Which it looks like we're going to. This is a weird trade. Some people trimmed, some people didn't. Weird. I went short at 912. So still in as of now. 940 is my stop. So we retested the trend, and this is going to be, we're either going to make some money or we're going to reclaim that trend line and test 28,000. We had higher volume on that previous candle as well, but not higher than our confirmation candle. There's for my position is 28 points worth of risk. It's gonna get it. Feel it. Really, it's our first trade pre-market. We're gonna get good at it, and the setups have been hitting pre-market. It's just this can't let one trade determine if we are gonna do well trading pre-market from now on. I would like to at least trade it 2 or 3 days a week. Look really good for shorts. I love the trade we caught to just what's that 28,000. All right, trade's over for me, everyone. No way. If this sells off after snagging my stop by like 1 point, what did it go to? What was the high of this candle? Not even 1 point. Let's see what it does here. 0.75, I believe. Still, it is very weird for it to just push that much above the confirmation candle. Don't worry, we're going to get pre-market down. Okay. Makes me feel better that we continue on up, not sell off to my price target. No, I'm still looking. Still looking for trades. I'm down to catch the move up to 28,000. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries to get the right entry, you know? I don't really see a good long entry, though. It'd have to be above pre-market high. I'd say New York session would be best time to catch trend. Coffee's getting low. Sorry. Jesus. Caught me off guard with that cough. Probably scared some people. No, I'm watching. If I'm not talking as much pre-market here, I'm just learning as well. I'm going to get better at this for us. Reading, seeing how it behaves, all that good stuff. Like I said before, most time when I took a trade pre-market, I just seen the setup, took it, and it worked. Not really, just not really locked in, just reading, learning it. You have missed nothing. We did close back above the trend line. Right at it, basically. Yeah, I can see that now, take them. The 7 a.m. candle is not yet. Just Cinco de Mayo. I nearly forgot. Yesterday was May the 4th, and no one said what I thought you all would say. So we pushed up to 945. So we pushed up 5 points, enough to stop us out. Does no one know what people say on May the 4th? I don't want to say it and sound like a nerd. Yeah, that's right, Tom. That's it. Yep. I haven't watched that, Alexander. What's the meaning of that? Me? I guess it's like a Star Wars thing. I don't think I've ever watched all the Star Wars. Pretty sure I haven't. You think it's boring? I didn't think the ones I watched was boring. I just haven't made it through them. I mean, I'm tempted to try shorts again, but I may, if we see something here on this candle. Alexander, send me the six that you're talking about, okay? I'll watch them. If you don't mind. Keep in mind, it stopped me out by 5 point, like 5 points. Bothers me when it does that. Then make the move. I'd rather just rip up 28,000 than make the move I was looking for. What's the name of my indicators? Grizzology. Oh, yeah. You done for the day after that, Jay? I want to look back at this trade that I got stopped out on. Some people made money on this. You all can see my screen and stuff. So whenever Grizzology confirms shorts like this, like you see here, this candle down. This was 7 a.m. candle. Which I probably should have considered a little more. Typically can have higher volume, but you want to wait on a retracement. If there's too much risk at the initial close, wait on 50% retracement. So this was a winning trade for Grizzology. If you waited to like 920s around that area to get in, your first trend would have been at 1 to 1, and that's what people did. Some people made money there and stopped out at 920. For me, I took the 912 entry and I didn't quite get the 1 to 1 there. So that's why I ended up stopping at 940. Good morning, G Man. I'm not saying that I should have waited. I mean, it's better to wait on a retracement, but it still wasn't the best trade. It turned into a scalp for people. Good morning. Welcome in for those just joining. Yes, I did. Patricia, early morning. Surprised? Honestly, I'm surprised more people didn't show up for it, I guess. People only like the New York. Most people do. Whenever I run that, did you all see when I run that poll on my IG? Like asking what session people like to trade? It was most of it was in New York. Then second most was pre-market. Then Asia came in third. I had a good day yesterday trading. Sorry you got took a hit yesterday. Hopefully we can catch a nice winner during New York. What's up, KJ? We're just hanging out at this trend line. Welcome in, everyone. If you, I know it's early. I have a lot of new people here this morning. For the ones that are here, especially on TikTok. Um, First off, make sure you follow. I go live every morning for New York session at 9:15 a.m. EDT. And if you want to get funded, go to grizzlytrades.com. Look at the prop firms I have there. If you don't want to risk your own capital, maybe you don't have it, use code Grizzly. If you don't understand prop firms, download my free ebook. Helps you understand, okay? Anyone else watching anything right here? Anybody? No one's gonna buy your gold. Stomach is going wild again. Good morning, Jacob. Welcome in, everyone. Good mining. Good mining. Good morning, AJB. I see it open, man. What time do you? Well, let me see. What time do y'all think's a good break for the live? So then we'll come back for New York. What's a good time for us to trade pre-market if we continue this? 6 a.m. to what? Maybe like 8, right before 8:30 data. That way, we don't get caught in any of that. You get some snow coming, digital? No, I'm not in Colorado. I'm in Tennessee, man. I'm in Tennessee. Yep. I don't know why that candle was green when it was going down. You know? I have been live since 6 a.m. Yeah, well, here in about, 15 minutes or so, I'm going to take a break. Then I'll be right back live for Team Boy. I'm going to leave the same Zoom up for you all, though, but I'll be right back live at the normal time. Thanks, Kurt. I'll have to check that out, man. Do I have any plans today? Just to trade with you all, then go on a nice hike. Excuse me. I think we're going to have a good New York session for sure. Triple, I took one trade. Some people made money on it. I didn't trim, I guess. I should have managed it a little bit differently. I ended up stopping out at 940. Now it's just stuck right at this area. 28 points was the risk. I can definitely see what everyone, the people that trades pre-market regularly have been talking to me here, and seem like scalping is the best move. Scalp pre-market and try to catch the big moves New York. What about you all? You have plans today after the session? Just working? Is it raining in Denver? I thought it's supposed to snow. I just hope it doesn't just sell off to my price target here. That's the worst. Where did we push up to? 8. Stopped us up with 7, but 8 points. No, I'm not in a trade right now. Do I dare try shorts again on this candle if we get confirmation? Or Should we just wait till New York session? Looks like it's going to bounce there anyways. No, I had a 28-point stop, Melvin. 28 points. I haven't got my Starlink yet. I was going to ask you all that. I'm glad you mentioned that. For those that have Starlink, do you just like what's your setup? Do you just you have to buy the? Every time I look into it, it seems like you have to buy the stand, the you know all this other stuff. Because slothy, that's just not how I trade. I don't wait on the retested trend lines. It's not part of my strategy. Just not my thing. I don't often trade trend lines. They can add, extra confirmation. They kind of help me. What's up, Jaden? How's the flight? Good morning, Jersey. You're about to take off. I must have misunderstood you yesterday. I thought you had like a 5 8 or a 3 a.m. flight. I don't know. All right, Team Bull, what are we thinking here? Is it worth? Spartan says to wait. Anybody else have any input on this? There's not much risk here if we try it, but I don't like how we wicked here. See how we wicked up? Kind of like half wick, half body candle. I mean, we could try it. Well, 10 points. I don't know. Kind of on the fence about it, so I guess I'll just set it out. It's kind of like when I look for like bull flags or patterns, right? If you have to strain your eyes to see a pattern, you shouldn't trade it. Same thing if you're trying to convince yourself there's a setup there, you shouldn't trade it. That's why I'm not taking shorts or any trade here. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, wow. I wasn't even looking. I'm glad we didn't try it. There was the squeeze, Danny. Think so? Squeeze up to 28,000. I promise. 28,000. I will be watching for possible short. I know it's probably crazy. A lot of people think it's crazy, but that'll be the area. Especially if we were watching for the orders up there. See what we have. My computer sounds like it's about to take off. It is struggling right now. I have a lot of stuff running though. So I would say it's doing well for what I got going with it. Good morning. What time is it? All right. I think this is a good point to take a break, right? We don't see anything. We're kind of not making much sense to me here. So let's just take a break. I'm gonna Team Boy. I'm gonna leave the Zoom up. We'll just use the same Zoom for New York session. So let everybody know in chat if they ask. But um, yeah, I'll be back around normal time for New York. I'll leave my screen share up for you, Team Bull.